After a beautiful Thursday, a stormy Friday to come. I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. Here's a look at our storm threats as we go into Friday. The time frame is 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'm giving a moderate risk for roadway flooding, power outages, and damaging winds. Some of you could have problems with this as we go into our Friday morning. Coastal flooding is a low threat. I believe a few of you will see coastal flooding, but by and large, I do believe we're going to be dry, at least when it comes to the tidal flooding on our Friday with that early afternoon high tide. So here's how to prepare as we go into Thursday evening. You want to make sure you prepare for the wind, taking in outdoor furniture, cutting down loose tree branches, charging your devices overnight just in case we get into a power outage on Friday morning. And with some of this happening before sunrise on our Friday, you want to make sure you have a way to receive weather alerts while you're sleeping as well. We'll turn back towards our Thursday here. This was from earlier in the afternoon from Avalon. A beautiful, serene scene here over in Avalon today. Temperatures in the mid-60s, even at the shore. That's about 10 degrees above average for this time of the year, but about 5 degrees cooler than where we've been over the past couple of days. And that's because our winds have turned to the northeast and the east around the clockwise spinning high pressure system, which is also helping to keep some of this rainfall to our west, at least for now. As we go into our Thursday night, clouds will thicken, fog and drizzle develop after midnight, and then as we go into 4 a.m. on our what will be Friday, we're talking about showers and thunderstorms. Winds pick up too from the south and east, and because winds come from that warmer southeast direction, temperatures actually rise overnight. I think after midnight, we're going to go from the mid-50s to around 60 degrees by 4 a.m. on Friday. We'll stay warm as we go into the day on Friday on this southerly wind. Winds eventually will turn to the west, but it's not really going to cool us down much despite this cold front slicing through the area sometime late morning on Friday. Let's take a look at our forecasted radar. This is 4 a.m. on Friday, a couple of rain showers around, perhaps a rumble of thunder too. The main line will be coming into our area as we go into the morning commute on Friday. By 10 o'clock, it's really over us. That's where we'll see our heaviest rain, and then it pushes offshore by 1 o'clock. If you're in Bridgeton in Cumberland County, you could be dry by 11. In Long Beach Island, it will probably take until 1 o'clock to be dry here. Looking at our forecasted rainfall, we're talking about generally between 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches. Some will be higher here, and this model is showing 1.7 in Hamilton. Some along the shore could be a little bit lower, but I do like that 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches of rainfall. So we'll see some areas of roadway ponding. Streams and creeks could rise above their banks briefly in those spots to see about 1.5 inches. Here's a look at the winds here. 20 to 30 miles an hour sustained or consistently blowing along the shore here coming from the south-southeast. This will help to fill up our bays as we go into Friday morning, but the good news is it is low tide at this time. Looking at our winds about 2,500 feet high, this is where I'm concerned about damaging winds and power outages. You translate this is in knots over to miles an hour, that's 55 to 66 miles an hour. If we get a thunderstorm, that would drag down some of these winds towards the surface, and that's where we start to see problems. Thunderstorms I do believe will be around, but it will be few and far between at the same time. Then as we go into Friday, winds coming from the west here, that's going to drain out the bays, and that's good news because high tide is right around 1 o'clock along the Atlantic Ocean waters. Looking at our Friday morning numbers, we're going to be staying steady in the 60s here as that wind-driven rain falls. As we go into Friday, by 1 o'clock, we are going to be dry here, but we'll still see some damaging winds possible during the morning. Some sunshine comes out late in the day. Temperatures in the mid-60s here as we go into the afternoon. Then for our Friday night, no real chill in sight yet. Temperatures still above average, actually a pretty comfortable evening as we clear out. And then as we go into Saturday, we're going to start to see a couple of showers try to work their way in again as a low pressure system attached to that front will move through. I think most of this stays to our north, staying in the northern part of the state. This is 10 o'clock. That rain is gone. Temperatures take a tumble here. This is 1 p.m. on Sunday, 60s for most of us. We'll go to 4 o'clock on Saturday. The sun didn't even set yet. We're going to be in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. 52 today, sweater weather for sure as that cold air really works in. And then for Tuesday, look at this, 49 degrees for our high temperature. That's our coldest day of the fall so far, and that's a true wintry kind of day here in South Jersey. We do rebound, though, as we flip on over to the shore 7-day forecast. Plenty of sunshine for Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday will be our next shot of rain. For the latest in South Jersey weather, you can give me a follow on our website, thepressofac.com/weather. You can find radar articles, podcasts, and more, or you can go to my social media.